Hey, welcome to AIT. You're looking at the AIT 1550 PA. PA standing for pneumatic, automatic platen press. And we're going to just take you through the details of this machine. We've been making it for 10 years or more and have hundreds of them out there. But this new model does have a touchscreen PLC that you'll see in operation here. So fundamentally, the way this machine is constructed and works is that there are two bottom platens, a left and a right, and then you have one centralized control and heated top platen that that oscillates back and forth. So as Frank is demonstrating, these platens even come on and off real easily, can be changed out quickly. But the gist of it is that the machine is activated with a foot pedal. So the operator will hit the foot pedal, the machine swings over to the other platen, comes down. Everything is automatic here from the standpoint of you have a dwell time and the set temperature, all the controls on touchscreen PLC. And once the dwell time is completed, the platen remains in position until the foot pedal is hit again and it swings over to the other side. So from that standpoint, you save time on being able to unload and reload the other platen. So here on the touch screen that you see, you've got all your controls from the temperature and the time and the pressure readout. In this particular case, the pressure is in bar. It's kind of a European measurement, but each bar is 14.2 psi from a calculation standpoint. So re-looking at the operation, the foot pedal is used to activate the equipment to swing the heated platen over to the other awaiting platen, and which usually brings up a question about safety. So Frank's going to demonstrate the safety features here and how we ensure that operators don't get hurt. So use the foot pedal to swing the head over, and in the event that the operator's hand is there or in place, of course you've got the e-stop mounted directly on the face, but more importantly, in what Frank demonstrated, is there's a safety bar here underneath that ensures that if something is on the platen, like the operator's hand, then indeed the head is not going to come down, the head being the top platen, and pinch the operator's hand or other things in between. Super. E-stop, of course, works like any other e-stop. The other thing Frank was going to show us is the quick change platens. This machine is set up so that you can take a platen off. Kind of got this receiver mechanism here to be able to put other platen back on. And then when it comes to platens, there's just no limitation. We've made sleeve platens, smaller platens, extra large, you name it. You can actually do any number of different things in that regard. So this is the 1550. Just a quick walk around. Compressed air. So you need about 80 psi of compressed air. You'll use something between 2 and 5 CFM depending on your dwell time. Need a sturdy table. AIT can provide a table for you, a custom table, but certainly you need a sturdy table. This machine all in all is about 275 pounds. It's 220 volt single phase. So here you've got the machine comes with about a 6 or 8 foot electrical cord, And again, that is connected to 220 volt single phase, and something, check with your AIT representative on amperage, but by and large you're certainly less than 20 amps. Actual application pressure is changed here, of course main on and off. This is the AIT 1550 PA, and now we're going to spend a little time on the new touchscreen PLC and the controls that's on board here and capabilities. Just zooming in so you can take a look-see at everything that's on the screen. Fundamentally, you have temperature. This is the actual temperature, and pressure here is in bar, as I mentioned before, and that's a European measurement that equates to 14.2 psi per bar. So this is something around 30-35 psi. We have a piece goods counter, so you can count the number of times that the head cycles. An alarm code if there's something going on that you need to know about, and the dwell time right up here. So all of those are active. And if you wanted to change something, say you wanted to change the temperature, and Frank is going to walk us through doing that. You just touch the variable that you want to change, enter it, and lo and behold, it's there. Now you might notice here, in this case, Frank changed it to a higher temperature, and the alarm code has come on that is telling us, hey, the temperature's too low compared to the set point. So from that standpoint, it's an onboard notification. You can go back, put it back to a temperature that's within range, and the alarm code is cleared. So that's just the things on the surface. If you go one step deeper into the controls, what you can see is you have some other capabilities here. First of all, there's a recipe section. It's called cycle set. Basically, you can set up recipes for one of your applications and name it as such. So we've got an AIT recipe here that if you touch it, you can activate it. But then also, Frank's going to show you here, we can go in and change these variables if you want something other than 150 degrees and 8 seconds in the dwell time, etc. So what this does is give you the capability of setting up a preset temperature and dwell time, etc. Then you can just go to cycle set or recipe, and it'll be adopted on the screen here. One other function that's used, a dual timer function that some of our customers use when they need to activate a transfer and then formally apply it, is you can go to this screen and you actually get 2 dwell times. So we'll go back into this recipe, and now what you can see is you've got a dwell time of 10 seconds, and then the one below is 0 seconds. The gist of it is, and Frank's putting a figure in there, you can have different dwell times on the different Platens. So you can activate the dual timer in the machine as well. So all user friendly. You can reset the number of pieces that you ran simply by touching the piece good counter, and that'll give you the chance to reset it. Shows your total history, and you go back to home and start again. So those are the new PLC touchscreen controls on the 1550, and applies to virtually all of the AIT heat presses.